Late one stormy night, Sarah found herself driving down an empty, desolate road. The rain pounded against her windshield, and the wind howled through the trees, bending them as if they were alive. She was lost, her phone had no signal, and the gas gauge was dangerously close to empty. Through the sheets of rain, she spotted a dim light in the distance. Desperate, she followed it and soon arrived at an old, crumbling mansion surrounded by a rusting iron gate. Reluctantly, she stepped out of her car, her boots sinking into the muddy ground, and approached the massive wooden door. As she knocked, the door creaked open on its own, revealing a dimly lit foyer filled with flickering candles. "Hello," Sarah called out, her voice echoing into the darkness. No answer. But as she turned to leave, the door slammed shut behind her. The air grew cold, and a faint whisper seemed to float through the air. It was indistinct at first, but soon Sarah could make out her name being softly called. Sarah, Sarah. Her heart pounded in her chest as she looked around, but she saw no one. Suddenly, she felt a chilling hand graze her shoulder. She spun around, but there was nothing there, only the shadows dancing on the walls. The whispers grew louder, now joined by faint laughter and the sound of footsteps coming from above. Against her better judgment, she climbed the grand staircase, each step creaking beneath her weight. At the top of the stairs, a door stood slightly ajar, and a faint light spilled out into the hallway. With trembling hands, she pushed it open. Inside, a child's room lay untouched by time. Dust-covered toys scattered on the floor, a rocking chair swaying gently, though no one sat in it. On the bed lay a porcelain doll with cracked, lifeless eyes. As Sarah stepped closer, the doll's head slowly turned to face her. Its mouth opened, and in a voice that was neither childlike nor human, it whispered, "You shouldn't have come." The room plunged into darkness, and Sarah screamed as icy hands gripped her arms, pulling her into the shadows. The last thing she heard was her name, chanted over and over, as the mansion swallowed her whole. The next morning, her car sat abandoned on the roadside. No one ever found Sarah, and the mansion was said to disappear whenever anyone tried to search for it. But on stormy nights, travelers claimed to hear faint whispers calling their names from the woods.